From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way, and we're tapping into all things AI and VR with KTLA's very own Rich on Tech. From gaming to pets to self-driving cars, experiencing history to finding companionship, in today's world, AI and VR technology is booming. Welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin. There is so much to discuss, so we had to bring in the expert, KTLA's very own Rich DeMuro.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Dana, whether you love it or hate it, AI and VR is all around us. Rental car companies are using AI scanners to take photos. ChatGPT has reached 900 million weekly active users. And my personal favorite, Nano Banana. You can use that to edit a picture to do whatever you want in that picture.
Oh my God, and speaking of Nano Banana, my favorite is that AI program that takes your photo and then turns you into a professional dancer. I guarantee you guys, you had no idea Rich could move like this.
Neither did I.
But did you realize that I recently got a massage from a robot? This one is IRL, in real life, and if you're feeling stressed, this might be a great way to reboot.
Pause is a studio that offers modern and holistic wellness services. We are for the everyday type of person. So we do services like cryotherapy, we do IV infusion, vitamin shots, we do infrared saunas and cold plunges. We also have flotation pods, also known as sensory deprivation tanks. And then we have robotic massages like the Escape. We have full back, lower back, mid back, glute focus. So with the masseuse, you're kind of telling him what hurts and what feels tight. With the robot massage, it knows, it does a full body scan, so it's able to kind of go in the areas that you need it to.
When you first lay down, the robot scans your body so that the placement of the hands are accurate.
So we're seeing a lot of influencers coming in. Welcome to Posti.
Thank you so much, I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you, my name is Brian.
I'm Dana.
We're excited to introduce you to our robot massage.
A robot massage, I cannot wait, let's go try it.
So the airwear is, the reasoning for this is because it is an oil-free massage. The machine will scan your body and this will actually help the arms glide and target the muscles that you need it to.
I love that you don't have to get the oil in your hair. Exactly, oh my God, okay, I'll put these on. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm all in my airwear. So all I have to do is hit this and you're completely by yourself with the robot, okay.
The reason why a lot of people really enjoy the Escape massage in comparison to a regular massage therapist is it allows privacy. I think a lot of times with the massage therapists, you know, people have that social interaction and not everyone wants that social interaction. You can adjust the firmness, you can change the music, you can change a lot of the settings. It's really customizable. You're in control of how tight you want it to be. You're in control of how firm you want the arms to give the massage.
My back just cracked. I mean, this is really working.
We want our guests to really just come in, not deal with the closeout process and the booking process, and more so enjoy their services.
Wow, that worked like a well-oiled machine without the actual oil. I got an absolute full reboot. I'm so happy I'm actually gonna send you off doing the robot. Okay, Rich, on this show, we love a good dad joke, so I
Okay.
have one for you.
Sure.
Okay, what's a robot's favorite kind of snack?
I'm thinking something crunchy, maybe a bite.
No, but that is so good. I wish I had thought of that. It's actually microchips, but yours is even better.
Oh, okay,
Oh
I
my
get
gosh.
it.
All right, we are wired for fun on LAU. So in all seriousness though, what we really want to know is what do you think are the pros and cons to all of this new tech? Cue the graphic.
There's two types of people. There are people that are very scared of this and they don't want it to happen. And then there are people who are embracing it. And I would say you don't have to love it, but I think you should understand it. It's almost like the genie's out of the bottle.
What are the ways that we're seeing AI integrate into our lives more and more?
So I think ChatGPT is always a good place to start. A lot of people like Claude because that's sort of like the anti-ChatGPT. That's made by a company called Anthropic. If you're doing anything with your Google information, your Gmail, your photos, Gemini is a fantastic place to go because it can tap into all of that Google data of your own. So one thing I think is really interesting is how businesses are adopting AI.
We're scanning over 3 million vehicles a month.
For instance, car rental companies are now having you drive through this giant AI scanner. It's called UVI, takes pictures and videos of your car from all angles, and then when you return the car, it will do the same thing and compare those pictures.
What are some of the programs that have made life easier today?
So I recently visited a sports facility that has installed these AI cameras. Now you've got these cameras that are 4K that can capture the entire game, every single play, all at once. Once the game's over, it can slice and dice all those shots and individualize them for every athlete. Yeah, it's great for parents, it's great for coaches because they can watch plays again and kind of analyze the team. The thing about AI that people may or may not realize is that it acts very confident. It acts like it always knows the answer and it's always right. And if you dig a little deeper sometimes, it's not always getting everything right. So I think you need to be really cognizant of the fact that AI is not infallible.
What are some of the ways that you can try to tell if something is a fake video?
I think right off the top, you just have to have a critical eye for everything that you see at this point. Number two, there are systems that put watermarks and information inside the files, but most people aren't going to look at that. There are some really good things that AI is going to help with. There's some things that it's not going to be very good at. We've already seen the deep fakes. We've already seen how it can clone people's voices and make things that you can't believe because you don't know if they're real or fake, but it's still going to be a force in our society, in our worlds, in our jobs, and you don't have to love it, but at least understand what it's capable of.
I mean, he's the expert. I trust everything you say, as always. But you know what kind of tech I really love? Virtual reality. And our Jasmine Simpkins plugged into a spot in Santa Monica.
I'm about to kill some aliens on LA Unscripted. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Bijan Madavi. I'm the manager here at the Player One VR World. We are a virtual reality free roam experience location. This is about 2,000 square feet. This is the largest free roam arena in California, and you can play up to 8 people in this room. A lot of people have VR at home, but here we have a large open space. We have 4 rooms here. We have VR escape rooms, we have VR laser tag stuff, we have stuff that are exclusively for kids.
What's your favorite?
Ooh, well, it's between the zombie and the alien game. Those are our most popular as well.
I couldn't help but wonder, is there any relation with the name and the movie Ready Player One? You know, I love my films.
That's very astute, yes. It's definitely based off of Ready Player One. This is the original location here in Santa Monica. We opened in April of 2024. So this is where it all started, and since then we've opened Century City at the Century City Mall, and then we're working on opening up Glendale Galleria right now. You can either walk in or you can make a reservation online, and we usually recommend making a reservation to make sure you can get your time slot. You sign the waivers, we give you the tour of the whole place, get you excited to play before you go, and then you put on the headset. You ready, Jasmine?
I am so ready.
All right, this is your gun right here.
Okay. Hasta la vista, baby.
The graphics are in 5K. The resolution is very, very realistic. So when people go into it, they don't know how realistic it's going to be.
The zombies are coming.
So VR's come a long way. And don't forget your grenades too. And it's really awesome being able to see people kind of go into it pretty skeptical and then take the headset off and be like, wow, that was like the coolest thing I've ever done. Okay, so what'd you think?
Oh my gosh, it's so realistic. You really feel like you're like walking down and up stuff. You feel like you're shooting things in front of you. It's so much fun, and I'm out of breath. I feel like I really got in a workout in just like 15 minutes.
Okay, we have to take a short break, but we are diving into more tech topics when we come back. And maybe this is a good time, as the kids say, to touch grass. I don't know what that means, but I bet you do.
It's like when you've been on your screen so long that you need to feel something real in this world, and maybe you just go outside and take off your shoes and touch grass.
Do you do that?
I've done it, but then the problem is bugs will crawl on you.
We were gonna go touch grass.
Let's go touch
Come
grass.
On. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and we are joined by KTLA's very own Rich DeMuro to talk all things tech. Now, Rich, you've become quite the expert, but how did all this start for you?
Okay, well, it started because I was a nerd, and
Really?
I loved computers as a kid. I got a job at CNET, which is a big website that covers technology. I was there for the launch of the iPhone, and from that moment, on that day, I've been testing technology and gadgets ever since.
Did you ever dream, like when you were just messing around with computers as a kid, that you'd make a career on television?
I mean, no, I wanted to be a journalist at some point,
Okay.
but then of course the tech came, and tech is so fun, and it's really dynamic and changing, and everything keeps getting new again with AI and with phones and gadgets, so I've loved it ever since.
Well, and you keep coming up with the best stuff, but I bet you didn't know that I've always dreamed of being an F1 driver.
Okay, I can kind of see it.
No, you can't. No, you can't. And if you saw my driving skills, you'd say I'm better off with this day job. But I did get behind the wheel of a race car simulator, and the experience was so good, even the pros train at this VR spot. Okay, I totally achieved cool mom status with my teenage son Cole because I brought him to World of Racing, one of the largest full motion sim centers in the entire US. Come on.
Yeah, I think the common misconception is that this is an arcade. It's definitely not. It's very realistic from everything you feel. From the motion telling you exactly what the car is doing on track
Oh! Ah!
to what you're feeling in the wheel.
Can I get to this podium?
Oh, we'll make it happen.
Seriously?
Yeah. I know your team said they didn't really believe in you, but I believe in you. I think we can do it. This is for everyone. Anyone who wants to be a racer, anyone who wants to try something new, anyone who hasn't been in a race car but wants to experience that, who wants to race with friends, by yourself. On the TVs here, you'll see we actually have the races that are going on here live on the monitors here. So if you're not driving, you can see family or friends currently driving on track. Sim racing is becoming such a thing right now, where Max Verstappen, he swears by it. There's a lot of race teams now that require their drivers to actually start in a simulator before they put them in this very expensive car. These are the Pro Sims. So we have 18 of these in this store. Yeah, and all of them can race each other, even with the other stores. So we have you in a Formula 4 car at Watkins Glen in New York.
Okay. Oh, I'm in New York.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
in New York.
Danica Patrick, eat your heart out.
This is an entire world that makes it available for someone, risk-free, training available for someone who's already racing. We have racers who come here and train before they travel and have to race in certain venues and courses. It costs quite a bit of money to race cars, so if you don't want to spend that money quite yet, you don't have the money to spend, you can come train here, and it gives you a very, very similar thrill.
This is when you realize how good those racers are, because this is not easy. I'm driving like a grandma. How fast am I going?
You're already at 132, keep going.
Okay. Push,
140s. Our stores do private parties. We constantly have corporate events of anywhere from 30 to 80 people. And so we can basically curate the driving experience for you. You can have your own private race series, fast lap competitions, team battles.
Oh no! No! Oh, it's my first crash! Oh, look at all those people watching and laughing. Okay, I crashed, so I clearly need more training, but wow, that was really an experience. It feels so real, like you feel like you're going 160 miles an hour.
We have stunt drivers come in here and train first before they go into films. But yeah, we have coaching for anyone who wants to do racing or just wants to improve themselves. I mean, it's a hobby where you can compare yourselves to others, compare yourself to something you've done prior, and really have kind of like your own little career.
Yes, pedal to the metal is definitely my speed.
I heard you almost got pulled over on the way home from that shoot.
Who told you that? Almost, Rich, almost. All right, we have to race through another short break, but will you stick around so we can pick your tech brain just a tad bit more?
Oh, absolutely. As long as you promise I don't ever have to ride in a car with you.
Rude. With today's enhanced tech, you could explore the Titanic shipwreck, walk among dinosaurs, drive an F1 car. The possibilities truly seem endless.
Yeah, the virtual reality industry is growing so fast, it's projected to hit over $171 billion by 2034.
I believe it, especially with experiences like this next one that Olivia de Bertoli is taking on that is truly out of this world.
Space is very intimidating. They think they need 16 degrees to even entertain a conversation about space exploration. And I saw that a lot at NASA and being around Apollo astronauts my whole life. So what I wanted to do was make it more approachable. And Sally Ride said it best, if you can see one, you can be one. And I wanted to take that a step further and literally put people in space.
LA Unscripted is headed to space, and we brought a special astronaut along for the ride.
Hey Olivia, hey everybody, I'm KTLA 5 news reporter Chris Wolf, and how cool is this? I have to admit, at times I have been accused of being a space case, but today I will live up to that title, proudly.
Are you ready to do it?
I'm ready.
Let's go to space.
Let's do it.
The Lunar Light Discovery is an immersive space experience that combines a bunch of different experiences like immersive theater, VR, a discovery room, and an escape room, all of which give mission specialists a chance to go to the moon.
This is crazy.
My grandfather was on Apollo 14, and my other grandfather was a scientist for the Apollo program as well, and I worked at NASA. And I decided to combine both of my passions of space exploration and entertainment, and I created the Lunar Light Discovery. Everyone who walks through the door is a mission specialist, and they have to suit up and they have to go to that impact site, and they have to drill for that blue light and do experiments in an actual lab and save the moon.
All right, Chris and I, we made it to the moon. How does it feel to be on the moon, Chris?
Incredible. I mean, it's words can't describe what this is.
Whoa!
Oh,
There.
man. Wow.
You guys are a long way. You guys did a good job with this.
This experience really lets you dream big. You get to go to space, you get to forget your reality for an hour and be in the future.
We saved the world!
Saved the world! We saved the world!
Okay, Rich, do your kids like VR experiences? Probably a dumb question.
I mean, they've tried all the headsets.
Okay.
My favorite is watching them in a virtual roller coaster. When they're sitting on the couch, they're like, oh, you can't look smart when you're in a VR headset. You're just like all over the place like this.
All right, let's check out what else the LAU team is uploading right now.
Recycling is more important than ever, so today we came to a recycling facility in Orange where they're using advanced technology with an AI influence.
Recycling is important to everybody. We need to make sure that we're doing our part to ensure a greener future for generations ahead. WM is proud to be North America's largest recycler. We are a service-driven company. We provide service to millions of customers through both residential, commercial, industrial, and even healthcare solutions. Today we're at our Orange recycling facility where a lot of the Southern California recycling material comes to. We are super excited. It is a brand new state-of-the-art facility and we just had our grand reopening. So the facility was down for about 6 months while we completely retooled the entire facility and brought it up to what it is now today.
Lauren and I are about to go explore the recycling facility and I'm so excited, but what should I do with my coffee?
You know what? Great question, Olivia. I'm so glad you asked. First, we need to dump it out, but now we can actually recycle this. So in the past, maybe it wasn't recyclable before, or it might have gotten mixed up in our system. But now with all of the optical sorters and the AI technology that we have, the sorters, the eyes will actually catch that, and so we can ensure that it's recyclable.
So before this was too small, but now you can catch it.
Now we can catch it.
Amazing.
Once the material is picked up from your residence in your cart, then it'll come to a recycling facility where it's then sorted. And we'll put it into our drum feeder, which will then designate where it goes. And it goes through what we call the pre-sort, where we're picking out any sort of contamination, large contamination that we may have. It'll go through different various lines. We'll pull out cardboard first, and then paper, and then glass as well. We're using AI and automation technology here at our recycling facility, and that's really what's gotten it to be called a state-of-the-art facility, or SOTA for short. So because we've used 9 optical sorters here, it allows us to better sort the material and really reduce the amount of contamination and ultimately what may end up going to the landfill. Some really easy things that you can do at home if you want to be a better recycler are make sure that you're recycling those plastic water bottles, cardboard boxes that if you get anything shipped to your home, those are definitely recyclable. Unfortunately, sometimes people think they're trying to do right by it, but they think that plastic bags can be recycled, and unfortunately they cause quite a bit of havoc and they can be harmful in our system because we do not have the ability to break open those bags, so they may get caught in some of the machinery, which then can cause harm to some of our employees. Yeah, even if it's glass, just put it directly into the bin. That's fine. We will sort it at our facility for you. In the next 15 years, we hope that WM will continue to be the leader in this industry. We are the largest recycler in all of North America, and we want to do right by our communities, but we can't do that alone. We need the community's support. We need to make sure that we're working together and partnering together.
We've talked, we've teched, we've conquered. Rich, thank you so much for going off script with us. Where can our viewers continue to connect with you?
Sign up for my newsletter,
Okay.
richontech.tv. I'm also on the radio on Saturdays, KFI AM 640, 11 a.m. And I'm on Instagram, like everyone else, at richontech.
Such a slacker, this guy. Send him your questions and send us your recommendations for places to go off script because you never know where we'll be next. All right, we have to send a kiss goodnight. Ready?
Okay.
Mwah. All right, and we're gonna send you off with more pics of us dancing. We've got moves.